How do we go the right direction? And now we have 3 minutes left. My favorite verses are these two, and I always sign my letters and put them at the end. Do you know why those are there? Because verse 21 says, working in you that which is pleasing to God. The goal of my life is to avoid anything that displeases God and to seek to do as much as I can that pleases him. How do we do that? I already read it to you. Colossians 3 says, set your affection on things above. Look, instead of floating along with the world, stop that. Stop all the things everybody else is doing and start thinking, wait a minute, is that everybody's way or God's way? Am I going my own way and being absorbed and like all the petty fools around me? Or am I pointing my mind toward God? So, the conclusion, number 1, beware of the ultimate temptation. What's the ultimate temptation? Anything that distracts you from seeking after God. What would you rather do very first in your life? Would you rather listen to something, watch something, play something, or hear the voice of God? You can do a test right now. Think about it. If you have free time, what would you like to do? Go to Facebook. Nobody goes to Facebook. What is it? It's not Instagram anymore either. TikTok, I guess. I don't know. Is that what is a magnet, or does God draw you? Number 2, if you're floating the wrong way, only God can reverse the erosion. Look what it says in Colossians 3. And by the way, this is what C.T. Studd taught all those cannibals. Put to death, verse 5, your members which are on the earth, fornication, uncleanness, passion. Did you know we have to reverse the erosion? We have to start saying no to sin. Here's what I used to teach my men's group. I said, put your phone to bed at night, plug it in, and then go like this. And when you get up in the morning, before you grab that thing, go, have to have my time in the Word. And you know what you'll find? It changes you. God sees you're seeking him first. So God can reverse the erosion. Ask God to help you starve your flesh. Do you know what a tumor is, a cancerous tumor? It's a cell that rebels and starts sucking in all the nutrients, and it destroys the other cells because it's hogging it. When they do tumor surgery, tumors are big, fatty globs, and they've just pulled. People think of cancer eating them away. It's not eating them away. It's hogging everything. Tumors grow. And so what God says is, sin is like a tumor, and we've got to starve it. How do you starve it? Well, that's a starving thing. When you don't feed your first instinct to get back in electronica and catch up on everything, you're starving it. And then saturate yourself with God's Word. And I already taught you this, so I don't have to go over it again. Start a daily focus on God. Do you remember I wrote down all those elements, our Father which art in heaven and all that? Start refocusing your life like I showed you in the Lord's Prayer. And that's how we overcome the distracted life.